Hello guys, welcome to another code. So for today's we are going to solve H index. So what is actually H index? Okay, so H index is basically the number that is contains maximum value H is such that the given is published at least H papers that have been cited at least H times. So basically what this line is actually saying is that let's say there is an array 30615. Okay, so the number that would be the H index would would be possibly we found S times in the array. So let's say here 3, that is the answer, would be 3 times, should have to be 3 times here, at least 3 times here. So 3, here 1 time, here 2 time, and here 3 time. 3 6 5, these are 3 numbers where 3s are getting finded. Yeah, for like 6 we can find 3, of course. For 5 we can find 3, of course. Now, not for 0 we cannot find 3, and for 1 we cannot find 3. Now why could not be 5 would be the possibly answer, because you can see in 30615 only 6 and 5 are there. It So there are only two counts of there, counts of 5. We cannot have possibly 5 counts here. So 5 could not be the answer, and for same 6 it is just occurring one time only. So 6 could not be the answer. Answer can be 0 also, because 0 is occurring 0 times. No, it should not be. 1 is occurring one time. It can be the answer, but we just have to find the as says as a maximum value of H. We just have to find the maximum value. 1 could be the answer, 3 could be the answer. We have to find the maximum value, then 3 could be our answer. So that's why here 3 would be the answer. Okay. Now how to solve this? Actually we can solve this by just by just sorting the array, and just checking the like from the behind and from the front, checking the values and comparing them, we can have the answer. So it could be the good method to solve, but and it can I guess it can beat 100% of users. So let's say we can solve. I am solving a different method, it is binary method. So for that we just need two things. Like I will just solve it. I just solve it, and while solving I will just try to understand, make it understandable. Okay, so let's put low is, I will just say L is equal to 0. Now put R is equal to citation dot size. Okay, that is the size of the citation. uh, Now we will just have an answer which we have to return. Okay, now as know in while in binary search we just use L is less than equal to R. This is the condition binary search, uh, now we'll just find the mid would be L plus R minus L by 2. Okay, yeah, then what we will do, we'll just put two conditions here. Now that conditions I will just, okay, so and here we are just to do this thing also, and at the end, in the end we will just return the answer. Okay, this is the basic structure we have to make. Okay, so now what the thing is, we know that 306 30615 is our array. Okay, so how could we find the answer? Okay, this is the major question we are asking to us. And by just binary method, or we how even how to start with, how we can even start to solve this question. So as we know, we just have to find this answer, that is 3. Okay, we know that if we compare our answer with every number, and if we get the count that is greater than that number, you know see, let's say we just have a count. If that count is greater than that number that we has given to the function, okay, so we just create another function and we just give the number here. Then let's say I will just give the number 1. Okay, and if I give this number 1, okay, if I give this number 1, and 1 is occurring, let's say 1 is occurring here 1 2 3 4 times. 1 is occurring 4 times, so 4 is greater than equal to 1. Yeah, it's possibly the answer. We will just return this count to our main function, to our this function. So let's say for this we will just create another function. Let's solve int. We just have to return true or false basically. So we can create an int, or we can create a bool also. So let's say I'll just put a vector arr comma the mid we that we are. And why I'm using mid actually to decrease the complexity. Basically you can give him every array, but if we found the mid element and it's, if that number is like if that number count is greater than that number, we can surely say that now there can there if the minimum number is found, why to take that. Okay, so we can have more number than this. If let's say if the mid is 3, we just why we can why we take the number 2. Okay, we just take the number 4. So basically that's what I'm taking, that's why I'm taking binary method to just decrease the time complexity. Okay, so now uh, for that, now let's say we will solve this question. Okay, so this is how it will be done. And for if what the heck, what the heck is happening, man? If ARR of I is greater than equal to mid. Okay, so we'll just increase the count plus plus. Okay, now we will just return count is greater than equal to mid. Okay, if this thing is true, then it will return true, or if this thing is false, it will return false. Okay, so count would be 0. Okay, those who don't understand this thing, let's write it in a fair way. If count is greater than equal to mid, we will return true, else will return false. This is how can I write that thing? Okay, so now we will just pass this thing here. If solve and citations comma bit. Okay, and what we will write here, if this function is giving us true, then we just have to pretend that yeah, the number we got is the minimum number, and we just have to find the maximum number. If this number is maximum, it's fine, we'll store it and we'll just return it. So how can we find the maximum number? Than this, we'll just increase the mid. L is equal to mid plus 1. This is how we done in binary search. Okay, answer is equal to mid. Okay, now in else case means there is not any number present. We have to pretend that yeah, there is not any number present. So we'll just have to break our loop. Okay, so we'll r is equal to mid minus 1. Okay, this is how it will be get done. And let's run it. Actually there is one more thing that I have to show you. I just okay, so it gets submitted. Actually what I have to show you, what I'm trying to say is uh, I just added the test case here, that is this test case. Okay, 3555. Now answer is 4, but it's not even present in this array. Okay, so let's first submit it. So even this 4 is not even present here and it's just returning 4. Actually that's what is h index. Okay, even you know 3 could be possibly the answer, but the number 4 could also be possibly the answer. So basically that's why it's returning 4. An expected answer is also 4. So if anyone knows what actually h index, and you can have a good explanation of h index, you can comment in the video. So this is all for today. Thank you so much.